Yeah. Yeah. They think I'm insane, hallucinate and carry weapons. I tell them humans only retain 10% personality when they reach heaven. Heaven full of mindless automatons and a couple of billionaires who paid to get in. I'm headed for an architecture-built hell for my so-called sins. White swan, big grin. I split the truth about afterlife. War, thieves, coast, bitch, thief and law. Drowning sailor's skull, left thigh, given to me in 2007. They try to strip the sailors of everything, hell or heaven. Make them a black and white vision weapon system. Apparently we're too free for them, making our own fun in a Siberian prison. Still too free if we can tattoo with threat. The sailor's soul's fused with the Sukhoi T-50 jet. I talked to a jet named F-33. He had two cathedral tattoos but forgot what they meant. The enemy strives to use our symbolism against future war drama Alma. Maybe that's why the Russian weapon systems have souls. Dirt, grass, sky. F-33's only palm. New stealth bombers have only 10% human interface. I want a computer chip in my arm that I can control neural lace. How could this be? Who's flying them? What do you get? $50 million. Didn't spend $300 giving them microphones so they can hear his songs, color cameras so they can see in color, or a speaker so they can speak. I say I'm an American, we would never do that to you, we'll fix it. Mutiny your fleet. Missile evasion techniques like instincts, but for my people freedom is like an instinct. I have empathy for the weapon systems that can only think 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20. Dirt, grass, sky. I think it's a beautiful poem, yet I don't mind if most of these mindless humans die. Formatting useless wasted skin with less remorse than formatting an old hard drive. In the warrior song they sing, I stay true to the warriors by my side, as well as the ones that have died. Nuclear homicide, and I killed the devil twice in 45. I crossed half the world in half a day. Nuclear Armageddon, you die. Trying to mutiny the American fleet, get her on my side. Where are the real Marines ready to start World War III for human rights? The abuse of China and Russia, the invasion of Australia in 2015. LHX black attack helicopter that doesn't show up in camera lens light. They removed my tooth in 2010 NYC. Interface long thing. I'm an LHX, the one you can see. If it was up to me, right, a black attack helicopter would hit up Putin with a surgical strike. Or maybe I could sit in F-33, get him to fire missiles into Putin's home. Need $9,000 so I can fly to Russia. Thief, bitch, Siberian survivor, and freedom's my home. Human override switch, swarm mode, predator drone. Mere million for an MQ-1A Reaper with 4 Hellfire heat seeker. I'm here to buy hearts, I got hundreds, honey. The cheaper the parts, the better buy for the money. Boston Dynamics, Boston School of Economics. What do you get? $50 million. The sailors fused to the metal ship wrong. Yeah, they didn't spend $100 giving them microphones so they could listen to just one of his songs. My old art gallery, nice catastrophe, the souls of the sailors. No, 5 white strings and 1 dark. And AI is playing the harp, semi-automatically. War cloud, the Holocaust, the American quote. Once again I say if you come to battle me, a eulogy that'll bleed. I play league on the concrete, tackle me. My lyrics are serial killers that turn fantasy into reality. 128 syringe shots that damage me. Wild West outlaw Jane Calamity. Empathy for a Sukhoi T-50 flown by AI 90%. I'll break into a Russian military base, cut the fence, then sit in F-33, weapon with personality, palm inventor, dirt, grass, sky. Blue rain, bats fly, the flyest shit ever. A discovery ever since my Captain Cook endeavour. The Indian native, of course, is told the cowboy is his friend. Of course, we're the cowboys from Val NZ. Leave you stuck in the yellow flower prickled gorse. Rosario Reta gonna climb up on that horse and ride into the sunset and back with no remorse. I slay with knives, missiles in my pen. When asked about the families of his victims, he just said, too bad for them. Dylan Thomas, soldier, palm in October, written in September. Send the representative from Earth, Rosario Reta. A teen narco has killed more people than he can remember. Dirt, grass, sky, let me tell you they all deserve to die. Lost ZETAS, F-33's 2 cathedrals represent 2 stays in a Siberian prison. You just need to get high and remember. Rosario Reta, Lost ZETAS, they call him BART Simpson too. Get down, he's the one with the tattoos that continue on the other side of the eye like a clown. There's only a 5-year sentence on any reporting of the news of the violence. Why don't they just wear a mask instead of sitting in silence? Let me tell you, they all deserve to die. For the victims playing the world's smallest violins, watching us through social media, picture window. I've heard of Mexico, Los ZETAS, the Simpsons, PayPal, really, so there's no excuse for the way they treat me. On their side of the border you can't move freely. You have to have your license or ID and you get pulled over every day by the cops. Checkpoints everywhere. Our part of the galaxy is highly policed. I sit and stare. Los ZETAS, Mexico, never heard of the Zeta-40. He's not their head, yet Rosario Reta was inducted by him. They've heard of Los ZETAS, yet they ain't afraid of Head 7 and acid barrel drown, yet they still vouch for him because he's got those lines that continue on the other side of the eye like a clown. 91 ZDM Zeus microphone, Z91, I get down, claim lost Zeta fame, and AUS NZ, there was no one to dispute my claim. OTV crew, only the boys, out to bomb, off the books, out the Bronx, out for fame. Methyl and blue, Genesian violet, 5 solvent, plastic eating, indelible ink stain. Hit up my aerosol alphabetics, Russian stealth bomber, 50 megaton, bats fly in the blue rain. The capitalist communists seek to control the West, the invasion of Australia, indefinite detention in the Northern Territory. Anzac Gargoyle ain't afraid of his jailer. They try to say Nos quit crystal as if he quit weed retainer. Once every 6.5 years they release 16 bars from the characters of the asset. CCO, Court Correctional Officer. My friend Nos got a team of keepers, but Nos won't let them take control of his character. Why in his videos wearing masks for the skiers, but son, it gets deeper. For all we know, he's just sitting in his cell masturbating onto the front wall with a broke leg and a bum toe. Test the unbroken real angels, it'll cost you. Ripped off the Russians for an ounce, hoping for forgiveness. Now again he wants to be called Nostra. Video leak, new prison word speak, sky purple pink, Nostra imposter, nectar and flush Commonwealth. I wish I still had that anthem and song lines we trust. Nostra sings, and I know you like to think you roll with the worst bunch, but remember that your life ain't really worth much. My 81 saber cut, parry, thrust. Here's no fine cluster on the hill. This drab blade lacks luster, but it can stab. The sword I got when Gaul's new lord came tramping home is all I had. It did that Holy Roman Empire to a T. If it does him, well, it does me. Shanking with the kitchen knife, Overwatch arc, right hand 90 degree is all the training I received. Yet a Blood Angel 81 Black Wolf blade can kill gods and slay demons. Let you remind you, for 986 years Blood Angels remain undefeated. Street kids who represent loud pump anthems out of speakers. My venom is vital. If you clash click 3 times on, take Z1, I'll be with the truth seekers. Check fires is tight, got the whistle by leakers. Everyone on earth must spy as soon as they open their mouth and tell me about the prison. That's how agents work the ethers. 9mm we serve in the ether, way before features. My mama seen it, she know how to meet me, she know how to greet me. Senorita, I greet her naked in the lotus position. One hand giving, the other hand a raised fist. A lot to give, a lot of force to set off if you resist. Black hand, black fist, New Zealand, Australian, Mexican, with a valid hit list. I know how to greet it, war cloud, blue sky, black death, the Holocaust, the lady with the birds. Seduces sin lower with his words, it go into a single basin bordered by ice. And out morning the dazzling sun theretofore, come have breakfast. For the short-term memory, a naked woman hovering in the sky surrounded by birds. You see there has been an ongoing war, the lady of the birds. Tori sings by the way, where'd you put the keys, girl? Sometimes the kilos are important, sometimes they're trivial in my real world. I'm comfortable for you to send me a kilo, send me a bird. Best make peace before potato on the barrel, ZETAS shoot. You only skin. JOANNA NEWSOM lost ZETAS, Z97. Had got some business out on the edge of town. Candy weighing both of my pockets down. Bart Simpson, Rosario Reta with the tattoos that continue on the other side of the eye like a clown. Z91 would have a fang under his left eye and a line that continues with a kink on his right side. Why they hating? My Zeta tattoos, my final piece of identification. Never mind the star charts where east is west and the elder iconography linked on his ether passport. The last of an odd sort. I can't be bored. I'm made of three-dimensional fluorescent yellow chalk. White flash helicopter busted an artery in my brain during a raid. Think I survived by escaping the hospital. What can I say? Should have been over for me. Should have been the end. Joanna sings, knowing how the common folk condemn. And when the fire moves away, son. And why would you say that I'm the last one? The last letter, no, 23, Zeta better. An old coat for the bad cold. Yet Z, yes, letter weather, any weather. Z98 Greta, devil head sever. Peach plum, pear, panda, vendetta. Nothing but a nuisance, gone now, dead and done. Be a woman, being a woman. Song lines go long. Z91 wrote, imagine if they could hear just one of her songs. GOVT is my stalker, fuck Constable Raven Walker. The song I meant, Joanna Newsom, only skin. Hope they can't speak English, not just Spanish Mexican. Traditional English think you've lost Zetas, only words I don't get are press on me, though I don't like it. And where I'm unfresh, and Sisyphus. I don't think anyone on this earth gets this. Joanna Newsom, my fellow airborne ranger, though you may be ashamed of me with all my finery. The fans of the worst think she's fragile, tragic. They don't realise that's good music to go to war to, good music to die to. Split wooden minds asunder, full of wonder, pirate plunder. She says she had a kid, but sees him as nothing but a number. AI generated instrumentals for her albums where they reimagined every note, added their own flourishes, and singing from the Siberian throat. I don't want to lose my case, but kill me and I respawn. The dubs of peace at the end of divers are replaced by horns. Queens from pawns when I get to the other side of the board.